Hi, it's Lynn from WisconsinGarden.com, and I'm up in a tree. This is one of my favorite trees. This is a snake willow, and it's a great climbing tree, but it's way too overpopulated up here. We had the very top cut off last fall, and now we ourselves are doing some refining on it. So you can see where we've marked with pink, these will be branches that we're eliminating because either they cross or like this one, it's just going to be too busy right there. We don't need that many branches. It will sprout out. Willows are really resistant to somebody trying to get rid of them. But that's part of the goodness of them too. So I'm going to be lapping on this one right here, and our son, who is much stronger than the two of us, will be doing all the heavy cutting. Okay, so I'm about to lop off this branch that we're taking out, and I'm going to leave I don't want to get too close to the edge. You don't want to cut that area where it meets the trunk. So I'm going to get above that. Out below. There we go. Perfect. It has a nice slanty face to it, so the rain will wash off of it, and it'll be out of the way of growing. So that's a perfect cut. Yay, Lynn! One done.
Try that one right behind you and see if you can do that one.
This one?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. In fact, I was thinking maybe we should leave a handle on there for the monkey that we have that likes to climb in these trees. So maybe we'll cut this one right here. But I don't think this is going to do it.
That should.
I need to angle it a little bit. I'll see. I'm in the way of the handles. Let's see if I ate my Wheaties for breakfast.
Come on, muscles.
Maybe not.
I think you could if your body wasn't in the way of compressing.
Possibly. Oop. Keeps trying. I'm almost through. Here it comes.
Good shot.
Nice handle too. Did I kill the cameraman yet?
Not yet.
Good.
I'm still here in one piece.
Okay, and then another thing I'm going to do while I'm up here is take off some of these little, what do you call these? Water sprouts. Now, knowing this tree, everywhere you cut, new sprouts will come up. So this is not the last time we'll be doing this. Okay. Anywhere else that we marked? I'm not going to attempt this one. That one, he's too big. I maybe could do that one over there. But as long as I'm here, I'll do some water sprouts. And I realized we marked this one, but this too we decided was a nice handle for a handle grip for climbing. So that'll probably stay. So this is my first adventure. We still have the peach trees to tackle. So maybe we should go take a look at those.
Yep.
So here's our peach trees. These are Alberta with an E on the front. We've trimmed them a little bit last fall. We wanted to see how they did. They are budding out nicely. So now we're looking for not only structure, but also branches that are crossing or that have died over the winter, and we're going to take those off. So we've decided this branch right here needs to go, and then we'll leave these 3 main branches. We also decided that this branch needs to go, don't you think, Rick?
Yeah, lower one.
Okay. Again, I don't want to cut too close. I want to keep that little collar around there. And then we're looking at this one, and we don't want to take the whole branch, but we're going to take this little branch that would be heading up into the other branches. We want to take this one and we want to take this one.
And then we're going to take the big one, so we'll need the
we're
lopper
taking
for
this
that
one.
one.
Yes.
Notice how I say we?
I noticed we, then I noticed who.
Well, this is an equal opportunity adventure.
Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
Can't get my clicks in there. There we go. There we go. Nice cut.
How about that little one?
This one here?
No, well, yeah, that one and that one there.
This one?
Yeah.
No, I like that one. It's not going to bother anybody.
Okay.
This one. And these are dead. Those you can just pop off with your finger. And this one got ruined by probably snow.
And how about just that one right there?
This one right here?
Yeah. So they don't start crossing into each other.
Okay.
And
Now,
how about this one right here?
well, I could cut it back some.
Okay.
And I'm cutting it back right to a bud. Okay. Tip of this one is dead. There you go. Tip of this one is dead. Tip of this one is dead. Okay.
That looks pretty good.
Happy with that one? Now let's look at the other.
So what you're thinking on this one?
Okay. Knowing how these produced last year, even the smaller of these branches are producers. So I don't want to cut too many of them off, but you can see right here, this is not a good situation.
So any place where they're going to be crossing over, bumping into, and rubbing into each other, those
Right.
would be a good candidate to
Because
get trimmed
keep
off.
in mind how big a peach is. A peach is going to be that big, and if it were here and that big, it would be bumping. So that's not good. Then these, maybe I should take off this one and this one. What do you think?
Well, if
Or do you want that
another,
whole thing off?
Yeah, I think so. Are there any dead ones or bumpings, rubbings that you can see? Oh, there's one up there.
Yep, there's a broken one.
I really like those leverage ratchets that you use.
Yes.
I mean,
Well,
what a
they
difference.
give you power that you normally wouldn't get.
So we were debating whether or not to really keep 4 main branches or even possibly eliminate this one completely, being the smaller of the 3, and also,
But then it's not going to be balanced.
well,
Because where that one's got a nice balance to it over there, but this one, if you took this one off, then it's all to the back and none to the front.
yeah. Well, we can always do some trimming
I'm
after the
thinking maybe
season.
this one.
Okay. Now, what about up here where you have these 2 diagonal branches that are very close to each other?
Well, I don't want to eliminate this one because this is the older of the 2 and probably will have more fruit to it.
Well, maybe we should not cut this one right now, but maybe wait in
Just
fall
watch.
just to see how this one develops and produces.
Okay. What was I taking off? That one? Down?
Possibly this one here that's coming downward,
Or shall I just take
Yep.
it off right here?
right at the bud. That looks good.
And we can always take off more, but you can never put them back on.
Even with crazy glue? What about grafting?
Grafting would be good if you had another peach tree. These 2 peach trees are the same kind, so you could take a different kind of peach. These are freestone peaches. I suppose you could try a cling peach, but then you have to have another tree that has branches that you can slice off and then use this as a post.
Are you limited to just the same species? I mean, has anybody ever mixed an apple with a peach or
Well, I thought
just grafting?
back in my childhood, I thought I heard them talking about my great-grandfather having an apple tree that also had pears
Yeah.
and something else on, but
I mean, they're not
don't
going to
know.
cross-pollinate, I don't think, and create a new species, but you're using it as a stock base to grow something off of.
true. It's a good question. If somebody has an answer to that, can you graft a peach to an apple tree or a
Pear,
pear
cherry.
to a different kind of tree? Interesting question.
Yeah. Well, do you have any other trees and bushes that you want to attack?
Well, we'll have to take a little walk around and see.
And I should mention that today is absolutely a beautiful sunny day, and we have had nothing but rain and even snow a couple of
Yes.
days ago. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. Here we are, April 16th, and we're spoiled. We want to be outside. We want to
do.
be in the garden.
We do.
So this
So
is a treat.
It's in the almost mid-50s, and they say for the next 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, we're supposed to get 3 inches of rain. So this is our ideal day to be out.
And we've already had, 5 inches of
Yes.
rain last week.
That's
so
right.
I don't think we're in a drought area anymore, are we?
No, we're good.
Okay. Well, let's go look elsewhere, see what else
Okay.
needs.
Oh, I know. That was that Montauk daisy we needed to trim.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can see that our tree is now decorated with pretty pink. And everywhere there's a pink mark is where our son, who is much stronger than we are, is going to chop that part off so that it'll fill out nicely and it'll be balanced and nothing will be crisscrossing and causing a problem. So for now, that's as much as we can do. And in the next 2 days, it'll be raining, so we'll just get to look at the pretty pink marks all over it. Thanks to my husband for chopping on what he could for today. Time to go. It's getting windy. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you found it interesting or entertaining.
I kind of like you up in that tree. Want me to build you a house up there?
Yes, I would love a tree house.